CBS News, where we just received news that the Soviet Union has successfully sent into space the first artificial Earth satellite. It is known as Sputnik, which in Russian means traveling companion. Now over to London for more information.
Thank you, Shani. I'm London reporting to you live about Sputnik 1. The USSR launched a satellite today, October 4th, 1957 at 7:28 p.m. The launching site was Gagarin's Start. We have confirmed the manufacturer as SP Korolev Rocket and Space Corporation, Energia. Sputnik 1 was 15 million RUB. It was launched into an elliptical low Earth orbit of the height of 359 miles. Sputnik 1 is the very first artificial Earth satellite. It's 23 inches in diameter, polished metal sphere with 4 external radio antennas to broadcast radio pulses. Sputnik 1 was launched because of IGY, International Geophysical Year. The timing of IGY was particularly suited because of solar cycle 19. Sputnik 1 was a huge success for the USSR, but a national fear for the USA. Everyone is in fear of how much more advanced the USSR is in technology. The U.S. response is ranging from defense to education. Increased emphasis has been placed on the Navy's existing project, Vanguard, to launch an American satellite in space. Launching a Sputnik 1 is a key Cold War event beginning. We predict the long-term effect this launching will be positive since we have now entered the space war. We're predicting to be making more achievements in space. Thank you. This was London Crawley reporting to you live. Now over to Miranda with more information on Sputnik 2.
Hello, this is Miranda Scodius reporting live from CBS News. We've recently received information on the Sputnik 2 launched today, November 3rd, 1957. This is the second spacecraft created by the Soviets. Here's where it gets a little crazy. The USSR tested a dog named Laika on this satellite. The second core of the shuttle is being used as a dog cabin. The Soviets came up with the invention of Sputnik 2 4 weeks after launching Sputnik 1,120.8 pounds. However, critical hardware was available prior to the launch of 2, and evidently the Soviets had experienced flying dogs on missiles. At least a dozen more Russian dogs were launched in preparation for Sputnik 2. This is becoming a race to space, and due to the Russians' technological achievements from Sputnik 1, they're having to keep up with the pace. The USSR is clearly trying to let the world know their technology is far ahead of what we've accomplished. We can assume the launching of Sputniks will invoke fear and possibly war tensions. Now over to Shady for more information on Sputnik 3.
Thank you, Miranda. As you heard, the Soviet Union launched Sputnik 3 today. Sputnik 3 was launched at 7:12 a.m. UTC time from Baikonur Cosmodrome, just as Sputnik 1 and 2 were late last year. The satellite is in the shape of a cone with a base diameter of 1.73 meters and a height of 3.57 meters and weighs 1,327 kilograms, which is almost 3,000 pounds. A modified R7SS6 ICBM was used to launch the satellite. Sputnik 3 is now the 5th artificial Earth satellite to be launched into the atmosphere. It follows the Soviet satellites Sputnik 1 and 2 and our own American satellites Vanguard 1 and Explorer 1. The satellite's mission is to explore and research the upper atmosphere and near space. Sputnik 3 is equipped with an array of 12 instruments for geophysical research. It will provide data on pressure and composition of the upper atmosphere and concentration of charged particles, photons and cosmic rays, heavy nuclei and cosmic rays, magnetic and electrostatic fields, and meteoric particles. The lead scientists behind the Sputnik projects are Mikhail Tikhonov and Sergei Korolev. So far, Sputnik 3 is the Soviets' biggest and most scientifically important satellite yet, but we believe there will be more Sputniks to come as the International Geophysical Year continues. For those of you who don't know, the International Geophysical Year, or IGY for short, started July 1st, 1957 and will last till the end of this year. We are in a period of maximum sunspot activity that has been designated as an international scientific project for the cooperative study of the solar terrestrial environment by scientists of 67 different nations. The International Geophysical Year also marks the end of a long period where communication and scientific exchange between the East and the West were blocked. The death of Joseph Stalin in 1953 helped open the way for collaboration. However, the launching of a third Sputnik will undoubtedly increase the Sputnik crisis and tensions in the Cold War. Fear in America will continue to rise as the threat of the Soviets being capable to launch ICBMs and nuclear weapons at us becomes more and more of a reality. The more the Soviet Union progresses in their space projects, the more money we put into our own space programs and projects of our own. Millions of dollars have already been put into scientific research, education, and satellite projects in a race to try and catch up with the Soviets. It looks as if the space age is only just beginning, America. Until next time, this is Shani Patrick from CBS News. Good evening and welcome to CBS News, where we've just received more exciting news from the Soviet Union. They have just launched into the atmosphere their fourth Sputnik. Now over to Whitley for more information.
Thanks, Shani. This is Whitley here with CBS News reporting live, and I will be bringing you information on the launch of the new Sputnik 4 by the USSR. Sputnik 4 was launched today at 0100 hours UTC time in Tyurtam. It is planned to stay in orbit for 4 days, although some sources are saying that the USSR doesn't really plan on bringing the spacecraft back. Aboard is a television set, scientific equipment, and a biological cabin containing a dummy. The purpose of this is to further research the possibility of manned spaceflight by gathering more information on the effects and stresses of space travel. It has a mass of 1,477 kilograms and extensive telemetry and pre-recorded voice communications. By launching yet another Sputnik, the USSR is once again showing how much more ahead of the game in space travel they are. The launch of this could build tensions between the USSR and the United States due to the fact that this could lead to further technological advances in warfare, and that the U.S. had hoped to achieve this first. We hope that this will lead to good things such as technological and scientific advances as the race for improvement continues. That's all the information I have for you today. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.